In our previous lecture, you have learned that the following information defines the straight line completely. Any of these three sets, slope of the line and the y-intercept, or coordinates of a point on the line and the slope or the angle of inclination of the line, and coordinates of any 2 points on the line. Any of these three information can be used to define a straight line completely. Now let us start off with the slope of the line and the y-intercept. Now you know here a line has an angle of inclination of 45 degrees and y-intercept is 2 units. So in the previous lecture you have already seen how we can draw the line using these two information. Here this line has the angle of inclination of 45 degrees and the y-intercept is 2 units. You can see that. Now let us form the algebraic equation of these informations. Here equation of a straight line using slope of the line and its y-intercept. This is what we are going to find out. So here you can see we have given you a line here, right? This line is named as A. Here it is cutting the x-axis at A, and here this point is P, x comma y, right? Now you know what is y-intercept? Y-intercept means the point on the y-axis where this line intercepts or cuts it. So this is the point. Now the distance from the origin to this point is actually, we have named it as C. So say that the y-intercept is C. Now this line should have an angle of inclination also. You know that whenever we draw a line on the graph, it has some angle of inclination with the x-axis. So this angle of inclination is named as theta. So the slope, or you say M, how do we find out the slope when we have the angle of inclination? Tan theta. So here we have slope is equal to tan theta and y-intercept is this C, right? Now we will draw some perpendiculars from the point B parallel to the x-axis and from the point P as well. Look at the figure. You can see from the point B, this green line is drawn here. And from the point P, this line is drawn here, this red line, meeting the x-axis at M and cutting this green line at N. Now this is actually what? A right angle. This is the perpendicular bisector of this line. Now you can see that BN, this BN, this is actually equal to what? OM, same. So we have written BN is equal to OM. Now, can you tell me what will be the value of this BN or OM using this? Now this point P here has the x value this much and the y value as this much, right? So OM is equal to BN is equal to x because the value of x is here from here to here. That is from the point O to point M is actually what? X, right? So BN is equal to OM is equal to x. Now we look at NP. From the point N to P. This line. Now you can say NP is equal to MP minus MN, right? Again, let me repeat. NP is equal to MP minus MN. So you are left with NP. So we have written NP is equal to MP minus MN, right? Now MN is actually equal to what? This OB. You can see that visually, that MN is equal to OB, and OB actually represents what? The y-intercept, which is C. So NP is equal to MP minus OB, which has replaced MN, and MP, we already know that MP is this y value. MP is this y value. So y has replaced MP, and OB is what? This y-intercept, which is C. So OB has been replaced by C. So NP is equal to what? In terms of these variables used here, y minus C. Now answer me, what will be tan theta in terms of NP, MP, MN, OB, whichever you want to use. What is tan theta? Tan theta means what? How do you calculate tan? Here you can see that this is a right angle triangle. So tan theta is what? Perpendicular by base. So in this case, NP is the perpendicular. So tan theta is what? NP by base. Here the base is BN. Right? What is the value of NP? Can you tell me? NP is what? This we have calculated, which is y minus C. So right, tan theta is equal to NP, which is y minus C. By, what is Bn? Look at Bn. Bn. The value of Bn we had already calculated, which is what? X. Because if OM is X, Bn is also X. So, X. So you can say that tan theta, which is actually what? Slope. So this has been replaced by M, which is the slope of this line, M, is equal to y minus C, which is NP, by Bn, which is X. So this relationship actually holds true, you can see. Now let us simplify this relationship. M is equal to y minus C by X, or taking X this side, Mx is equal to y minus C, right? Or y is equal to mx plus c. So this is the algebraic equation of the slope and intercept. So you can say the equation of a straight line in slope-intercept form is y is equal to mx plus c. Here m represents slope and c represents what? Y-intercept. And when you put the values of m and c in this equation, you will get an equation of a straight line, and that equation will be known as equation of a straight line in slope-intercept form. Now you will see how we will apply this slope-intercept form in our sums. Here, a straight line intercepts the y-axis at a point P, which is 0, minus 7. Getting confused? Is this a coordinate here? See, this coordinate has been given to you to just give you the information about the interception, that is the y-intercept. Can you tell me what is the y-intercept? By looking at this point, the y-intercept is minus 7. So you have been given the y-intercept here. And its angle of inclination is 30 degree. Angle of inclination is given, that means what? You can easily find out the slope. So you can identify that this will use the slope-intercept form. You have been given the slope, that is the angle of inclination here, from which you can find out the slope, and y-intercept, which you have already taken out. What is the equation of the straight line? Using slope-intercept form, first of all, tell me what is the y-intercept? It is minus 7. You know y-intercept is denoted by C. Theta, what is theta here? That is angle of inclination, 30 degree. What is slope? We know that slope is actually tan theta. So find out tan theta, tan 30, which is 1 by root 3. Right? Now we know that equation of a straight line in slope-intercept form is y is equal to mx plus c. We have c here, we have slope here, that is m. So if we put the values of m and c here, we will get an equation in terms of x and y. That is what we have to find out. So let us substitute it. What is m? 1 by root 3 into x plus c. Here c is minus 7. So remember, this c will actually be written as minus 7 here. Okay? Do not ignore the sign that c has. Now this can be written as x by root 3 minus 7. Plus minus 7 is minus 7. So you get an equation here, y is equal to x by root 3 minus 7. So this is the equation of this line. So you know that the equation of a straight line in slope intercept form is y is equal to mx plus c.